Hey, happy belated New Year's. I wanted to make this video a few days ago. I actually want to make two, maybe three videos before the end of 2025, but uh, I was doing overtime all last week and the week prior, like most of 2025. And so I got home and I just crashed. So I'm making this video later than I wanted to. It's now January 3rd. And still, Happy New Year. I hope you had a great time. Hope you ended that year great and started this new year hopeful, just like me. So, if you recall, in my very first YouTube video, I said that my goal for 2025 was going to be the year of repair. And so I wanted to make this video, well, I wanted to make it a few days ago, like I said, but I'll do it now. I want to make it to talk about what I accomplished and what I'm looking forward to for 2026. I am happy to say that 2025, the year of repair, was a success, at least financially. I'll get to that in a minute, but just like with 2025, I started 2026 debt free. And on top of that, 2025 was the first full year where I was completely debt free. I stayed out of debt for one whole year. I said in that first video that I got out of debt November 2024. So 2025, I started and ended debt free. On top of that, I set a number, and this is why I did all that overtime. I practically lived at work this year. I set a number of what I wanted to save by the end of 2025, and I reached that number. Forgive me if I'm vague. I don't want to talk about how much money I have or made. Don't worry about that. But not only am I debt free, I stay debt free, and I have a savings account. I'm in a position that is much better than the past decade plus. And it's weird because, I don't know, it's like it hasn't computed with me yet. I guess because I've been so down and out, such in a bad spot for well over a decade, for so long that my mind doesn't want to accept that I'm actually doing okay now. I'm not going to say great or amazing. I'm not going to fault myself, but I'm doing okay. I'm not bad anymore. And it's like my mind doesn't want to accept that. Hopefully that changes soon because I think it should be a good accomplishment. I stayed debt free all year. None of that loans, interest charges, none of those layaway things like Affirm or Klarna. So to recap the good, I stayed out of debt. I built up a savings account. I got the job I wanted, and I did other things like I added my contributions to my retirement savings. The way I see it, I want to invest in my future. So it's safe to say that 2025 has been a financial success. With my intentions on stacking up all that money, it came at a cost. My sleep was poor, done almost nothing for myself. In fact, if it wasn't for me wanting to make content for my girlfriend to see on YouTube, I probably would have done far less than what I did in 2025. I dedicated all my time for work that I kind of neglected myself, which is why starting this year, I've removed myself from the 6-day schedule. I told them no more 6 days. In fact, this weekend will be my first full weekend since I uploaded that video for me going to Disney's Epcot. But I had to request that day off. Now, I'm having my 6 days removed, and I'm just going to be working 5 days a week. I'm also minimizing the amount of overtime I do. I know that I'm gonna leave money on the table by doing that. But as corny as it sounds, time's a currency. And I want to start taking the time that I can get to invest in myself now. Because honestly, I feel, and I'll say even look, like shit. So with 2025 in the books, I'm looking forward to 2026. And where 2025 was focused on finances, this year I'm going to focus on my overall mental and physical health. And so long as I budget and stick with the better habits that I've established over recent years and not fall back on bad ones, I should continue to be financially well from here on out. The other thing I brought up in that first YouTube video was my second plan, which was Operation Seattle Bound. It's 2026. I'm obviously still in Orlando, Florida, and I'm not leaving anytime soon. I was doing everything I could to make 2025 my last full year. How long I'll be here, I don't know. I know that getting this new position here did have me sit down, talk with my lady, and figure out like a new plan how to go about it. So that is still underway, and any changes, any updates, or better yet, I'll wait for it to be confirmed before I post anything up. But it is still underway, and that's still the plan. And that's all I want to talk about. That, and to wish everyone a happy new year. Thank you for sticking around and listening. And I'm hoping with the time that I get now for myself, maybe I can make more videos. Maybe this, as it did for 2025, would encourage me to go out more this year. And with this year possibly being my last one, we're going to work for it. Maybe I could find some places to go and take you with me before I leave here for good. Until then, though, thank you for hearing me out. I'm excited, I'm happy, and I'm looking forward to this year, as I hope all you are too. Until then, I'll see you next time.